can acts of kindness make people feel happier and do good deeds bring rewards? Well, research suggests that giving to others can boost happiness and strengthen bonds.
NTD's Daniel Monnaghan spoke with two professors who shared their insights on the value of altruism.
Professor Lara Aknin from Simon Fraser University has conducted extensive research on the link between generosity and well-being. She says the evidence is clear. Acts of kindness do make people feel better.
There are many large-scale surveys that show, for instance, that people who are able to volunteer and people who donate money to charity report higher levels of well-being. And critically, some experiments find that when people are randomly assigned to do these good things, they feel good shortly afterward.
Aknin says this is due to our need to connect socially for survival.
And so one reason various forms of giving and helping others might feel good is that it's a pretty predictable and helpful way to build and maintain social relationships with other people. It helps kind of facilitate and encourage those social bonds when they don't exist, and it helps to reinforce them when they do.
Professor Stephen Post from Stony Brook University echoes this idea, referring to Charles Darwin's later works, which focus on group dynamics rather than individual competition. Post says Darwin's The Descent of Man emphasizes the importance of empathy and kindness for a community to succeed.
And there he talked a lot more about group altruism, group selection. A group will do better to the extent that its constituency includes capacities for empathy and kindness and altruism. In any kind of social community, to the extent that you can operationalize generosity and kindness and so forth, the better off you are.
Post adds that altruism, or selfless concern for the well-being of others, doesn't just benefit the group, it also triggers positive brain chemistry in the individual.
Engages certain kinds of feel-good chemicals in the brain, including serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin. It also turns off the pathways in the brain that are associated with bitterness and hostility.
On the flip side, Post warns about the harmful effects of prolonged stress on the body, which can have a serious impact on health.
Stress hormones, they're okay in short bursts when you're running away from a snake or whatever it might be. But if they're just loading up your system, you're doing three very destructive things. Number one, you're converting metabolites into fatty acids, which clogs up your vascular system. And number two, you slow wound healing by about 10%.
Post says stress also impairs the part of the brain responsible for short-term memory. So giving is not only good for your health and benefits society, but he says it can also give people a deeper sense of purpose.
To the extent that people are pro-social, hopefully, although you can't count on it, they will get some kind of a response. They will feel that their lives are meaningful. They'll often feel that they have a calling in life.
Stephen Post is the author of the best-selling books, The Hidden Gifts of Helping and Why Good Things Happen to Good People. Daniel Monnaghan, NTD News.